just make a wish, make it happen. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're getting really close on this tufa stone casting, so I imagine that tomorrow we will be casting it. Howdy. How you doing, Kristen? You want to come in? Come on in. Come on in. The water's fine. What? Oh, goodness. Hello, Willow.
Hello, dear.
Hello. And how are you today?
A little rough.
Oh, dear. Well, did your second procedure work? Do you know?
Well, officially won't know if it works until 6 weeks from this past Tuesday. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or it's nerve related, it takes a little while. But I just didn't sleep well last night. My brain wouldn't shut off. My GERD rose up, Yeah.
Yeah, I know about those nights.
Yeah.
I have them quite often.
I don't have them as often as I used to. Guess I need to change my avatar back.
Let's see. I need to show you guys what I have done so far. Back camera, I think. No.
Hello, Kristen. Hello, Denise.
Hey, Denise.
She's got bad weather, bad internet connection, strong winds, expecting rain anytime. Well, don't worry about it, honey. I got her covered.
Let's see if you guys can see this. What I have done. Yeah. Okay.
This is stone carving, or?
This is the tufa stone.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to cast this. And so I took my Fordham, my flex shaft, and I put a small burr on it, and then started outlining what I had transferred onto here.
Cool.
So it's not the greatest, but I'm okay with it for the first time doing this, you know.
Is that like a chalky stone, or?
It's like a pumice.
Oh, okay.
It's like sandstone.
Yeah.
So I've got some of these kind of deep, but they're going to come out raised up, that I think that I can just grind them down then. So I think I just sort of got in a hurry with this, and I should have taken more time with these on these here, but it's all right. They're gonna come out okay.
Practice makes perfect.
Yeah. Well,
Kristen says that she'll be in after she finishes her lunch.
Okay.
And Ian is starting to hit Denise's coast.
Oh.
Plus the bad weather.
So I'm just trying to get all of the loose dust off of this. And then what I'm going to do, raise this up a little bit. Oops. Don't pull the thing apart, Sandy. Gosh. Bruno here. Let's see, what do I want to do that with? I guess I can do it with a circle. I need to make a, like a funnel for the silver in, so it goes down into this. So I'm just going to start.
Stuff looks like it's kind of like chalkware.
Yeah.
Kristen says, actually, since you're there, Willow, I'm going to stay in the chat. She's got a terrible migraine. Is that why y'all didn't go live today? Ah, okay. She just forgot to cancel the stream. I was sitting there waiting for like 20 minutes.
Okay.
Durr.
Durr, durr.
Yeah, there you go. Nope, honey, it was still there. Cindy Levin popped in, and I popped in, and I think we both, in our own time, just kind of sort of figured out what wasn't going to happen today.
Okay, so I think that should be enough
You know,
to pour that in.
I see puppies.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's enough. Maybe I'll go with the tufa. So if I can find all the stuff I need tomorrow, we can get this cast.
Cool. Hello, Jay.
Looks
Jay's
like.
in the house.
Hello, Jay. Welcome, welcome.
Gotta love our chisels.
That looks good.
Hey, JK.
Hey, JK. So, yeah, that's going to work. That's enough room for me to pour the
Yeah, get the spout in there. Yeah.
silver in.
Yeah, something like molten silver, you definitely don't want overspill
No,
because the
I've
hole
done
wasn't
that
big enough.
times. I've done it a couple of times. That's not good.
Hello, Marguerite. Welcome.
So, I think we're going to be okay with that one. So, we can't do much more on that until I find
All your equipment.
the casting pan that I need to put it in. So, I think we'll go back on the bench and make something.
Cool.
Not quite sure what. Let's see. I'm going to.
You could work on a piece, or you could just work on components like, you know, feathers, leaves, balls, whatever.
I do need to make a bunch more balls.
Well, whip you up a batch of balls.
Yeah, that sounds like a winner.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Yep. Okay, so let's do that. And that here. Okay. That up. Alright. Okay. Grab a chair. And we get our ball maker. Oh,
Yep, they're bouncing around down there on the floor. Kristen's saying, look at the little kids.
yeah.
Oh, and Marguerite joined us a couple of minutes ago.
Oh, hi, Marie. Glad you're here. All right, so let's go here. All right, so we pick up some black oak.
Sweetheart.
That's not a good place for it. Got my scrap here.
Yeah, this is another way that she uses up her scrap is to make the little balls that she adds to her designs.
Yep.
She's picking and fishing for those scraps that she's dropped down in that tray or whatever. kind of spatters them around on the. That's a 2x4 that she's charred. Got a wire wrapped around it for, I'm guessing, kind of a handle or hanger.
No, it falls apart without the wire.
Oh, so it's kind of a block frame.
It's a charcoal block, and
Yeah.
So yeah, it has a tendency just to fall apart on you.
I hear you.
So. We'll start out with that, I guess.
I'm pretty sure that's Marva over there, looking at us and cocking her head and looking adorable.
Where is Marva? She's down here.
Yeah. Yeah, she was over by the baby gate just a moment ago.
Yeah.
And she turned and looked back towards the camera and was cocking her head, looking totally cute.
Yeah. Miss Adorable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'm guessing the blonde one is Rhodey, or orange.
He's the one that's white with a little bit of sable on him.
Oh, okay.
He's not the one that's all sable. That's Jaeger. That's all sable.
Oh.
Let's see, where am I?
I just have a sable here by me wanting cuddles. She's in mother hen mode.
Oh, there they are. Right in front of me. All right.
Now she's going to heat the stuff up, and then it'll just curl up in little balls, like roly-polies. Ooh, got a big one there. See, she's got her torch set a good bit warmer than normal because she's not just adding solder, she's actually melting the silver on purpose. It just curls up in little balls. And then she'll let them cool and put them in her dish, and she'll have them when she needs them. Dropping them in the pickle pot to quench them.
No, I'm just dropping them in water right now.
Oh.
I don't quench them in the pickle pot because it has a tendency to put stuff in the air that I don't want in the air.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So.
I just thought pickle pot because it's kind of the same direction you go when you're pickling.
Yeah. Well, I've got water and then I've got the pickle.
Yeah. And she tediously collects up each individual little ball.
Tedious is right.
Boink. Don't fit the tweezers.
I noticed. Oh, shit.
Don't touch the ball, puppy dogs. That's a hot. Yeah, I didn't see where it flew.
It's on this tray.
Hello, Carol Ann. Welcome, dear.
So I think it's okay.
Sandy's chasing down a ball.
Yeah, if something starts on fire, we'll know that it's not okay.
Yeah. Almost done. Yeah, notice there's kind of a funky one on the other end that you passed by.
Yeah.
Didn't,
Did.
yeah, a dud.
I need to reheat that one. There's some more stuff out there.
Here comes another batch. She's going to double batch the balls.
You know what, guys? I don't have my oxygen on, and I think I probably need it.
Well, just take a moment and get set up.
Yeah.
Put your air on.
Not real smart. Ouch. All right, let me go and grab it.
She'll be right back. She's just got to get her oxygen. She just realized she didn't have it on. The puppy dogs are like, "What are you doing, Mom? What are you doing? Can we go? Can we go?" Got a whole herd of fluffy butts there. Look at that dedication. Okay, we're over it. And just switch it over to cats, and that's my world if I walk into the kitchen. Definitely, JK. Nope, she must be coming back. There's the sign.
No.
The redneck baby gate bell. Got her turned on before you sit down?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't ever get turned off. Okay, that should make me feel better here in a minute.
Yeah, just take a little moment and breathe.
No.
Bring your oxstat back up. I'm hanging in there, Carol. I had part 2 of a spine procedure done on Tuesday, so feeling a little rough today, but I'm good. And I'm a year older. I had a birthday on Monday.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Belated happy birthday, lady.
Thank you, dear. Pretty quiet one.
Can you hear the thunder here? It's rain.
No.
It's pretending like it's the East Coast.
No, the only thunder we've had around here lately is two kittens streaking through the house. Sounds more like a herd of elephants, but. Hello, Rocky Mountain Bear. Welcome.
Hey there. How's it going?
Hello, Beth. Welcome.
Hi, Beth.
For those of you just joining us, Sandy is restocking her little silver balls. Makes her scrap, gets her little scrap bits together and heats them up to the melt zone, and they curl up into little balls like roly-polies. Yep, and a piece fall over the backside.
Yeah.
Hello, just me. Thank you. Hello, Linda P. Welcome.
Hi, Linda.
I can pretty much, she says, roly-polies creep her out big time. I can pretty much handle any bug, even a big old hairy spider. But don't get a June bug in my hair or I'm cutting loose. I'm doing a jig.
Oh, dear. Huh. See if I can throw a few more on here.
I did, Beth. Thank you. Pretty much just a nice quiet day. Went and played bingo. You know, in Johnny's channel and then in Kathy's channel. Kathy's World. She's a crafter and she offers bingo. Rocky Mountain Bear says silver balls.
Yeah.
Silver balls. Says he's singing it out loud right now.
There you go. Why not?
JK says how they hang so merrily.
Yeah. To the left, to the left, to the left, to the right, to the right, to the right.
Well, instead of it's Christmas time in the city, I was thinking it's jewelry time in Geezer Creek.
Yeah.
But, and speaking of Geezer Creek, hello, Kent.
Hey, Kent.
Your block of charcoal, he says it looks like a big brownie with mold on it.
Yeah.
It'd be an expensive brownie with sterling silver mold.
Yeah. That's true.
Big old ball. Another one of them that the tweezers didn't hardly want to get a hold of.
Yeah. All right. Good deal. That'll work for a day or two.
Yeah. One mission accomplished.
Yep. Let's see. Where's my.
Sometimes it never hurts just to stop and restock, and then you don't have to do it in the middle of a project, and you're like, oh God, I wish I would have done that before.
Yeah. Okay, let's see.
You know, kind of screws up your train of thought when you have to, stop and do something like that, and then when you try to go back to your project, you're kind of like, ugh.
Yeah. All right.
Bear says, speaking of Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yes.
Thank you, JK.
All right. Now. About. See if we can do it.
Now she's like, what do I want to do with this?
Maybe a feather.
Ooh, gonna make some feathers. Linda P says, if you have one small green ball in one hand and one small green ball in the other, what do you have? Moldy balls?
Dr. Seuss.
I thought that was green eggs, not green balls.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Oh, Kermit the Frog's attention.
Ah. Yep.
To be honest, I didn't know frogs had balls.
Itty bitty tiny ones.
Mm.
Itty bitty.
So apparently they're jealous of an early June pea. Okay, we got it. He started making that squealing sound on the itty bitty, and Sable's like, what the hell's that?
Itty bitty tiny balls.
She did. She jumped up on my leg and was looking at the computer and looking at me like, is she done cracked or what? What?
Oh,
Now she's pawing at my face.
Stuff like that all the time.
What you pawing at my face for?
Okay.
All right, Mom, I can't hold you for too long, sweetie. Actually, compared to their size, Linda, they don't. They have huge ones. Trust me. I had a mouse that my dog that I had before she passed rescued out of our backyard. It was a little white mouse, a little young one, found on New Year's Day. And she brought it to the front porch and set it down. She carried it in her mouth to the front porch from clearing the backyard, set it on the porch, and started having a conniption fit. Well, Sis opened the door to see what was going on, seen a mouse, grabbed her teacup, dumped the tea out, put the cup over the mouse, and then came upstairs and got me because she wasn't touching a mouse because she creeps out. But yeah, our dog Sarah rescued a mouse, and yeah, I ended up putting it in a temporary container and had to go out to Walmart and get a case for it and everything, you know, a habitat because she wanted to keep the mouse. And a couple of times a day, we would have to pick her up and show her a mouse. And then if we put him in his ball and had him rolling around the living room, she was his guard dog. His name was Merlin. And his testicles were almost bigger than he was. Until he figured out how much he liked food, and then he became a glutton and ate himself to death. But yeah, our rescue dog was a rescuer. She rescued Merlin and she rescued Charm, the cat, whom she also found in the backyard, back even further in the yard. About 6 months old, hit by car, broken hip, road rash, broken tooth, 2 claws ripped out of a back foot. Yeah, she was a mess. And she hadn't been able to hunt. She hadn't eaten or drank for a bit. She was emaciated. And she came and got us for that too. And we rescued Charm. But yeah, Merlin passed away about, 10, 12 years ago. And Charm passed away a couple of years ago. And Sarah passed away about a year and a half ago. All of old age. Yeah, the two kittens will be going in for their spay and neuter about the third week of October. So yeah, we're pretty sure that's where Merlin came from because a neighbor 2 doors down had a boa, and we think he escaped his I don't know, like aquarium or whatever where they were keeping feeder mice. And somehow ended up in our backyard for Sarah to find, hiding under a lilac bush. Just one random one. It wasn't like there was, a bunch of them. It was just one random white mouse.
Huh.
So it wasn't like a gray field mouse. Well, there's the stem on the feather. Like she's putting a wire wrap veil on from the excess that she left on the end of it. Hello, Joyce. Welcome.
Hi, Joyce.
Guessing that was plug in, not pug in, Linda. No problem. I figured it out. It happens. Yes, and the plugins can be toxic to animals, especially if they're mounted in the wall, they're live. Yeah, we're super careful with that kind of thing. puppies wrestling on the floor. Well, it could even be a small one, like on the end of an AC adapter, AC/DC adapter. It doesn't have to be a wall plug. It can be the other end.
You mean something like this? That was chewed off?
Yeah.
Yes, they have ruined about 5 cords of mine while they've been out here.
So far, only one here, and that was Esme, and she's grown out of it. The others have not shown interest.
Well, that's good.
Miles's favorite thing is toes. We're learning. We're getting there. Jazzy, she's already got it figured out for the most part. A couple times a month, she still gets wound up with Miles, and both go after my feet when I'm climbing in bed or something. But we're just about there. Like I said, we got about 3 weeks. I mean, Jazzy's almost old enough, and then Miles is, 3 to 4 weeks behind her, and we're almost there. I waited to do their vaccines because they're not going outside. They stay inside. Everybody else is vaccinated in the house. So I waited because they were both compromised, and I wanted their systems to grow and develop a bit more to avoid the Giardia, cryptosporidium issues if you vaccinate at the 8-week mark on a compromised baby. You want to let them, get past that, get their immune systems built up, and get their bodies healthy and grown a bit more before you go there, and you avoid those issues. And they get their booster next Wednesday, so a week from yesterday, and then 2 weeks following that, it'll be seeded into their system, and then they can go get fixed, because I want to make sure that's in place too before they go out, especially into a clinic. So, but we're going to get them both done together so they can heal together and they don't compromise each other health-wise from one being wound up and the other not. This way they'll both heal at the same rate, and it'll be done. And since it's a boy and a girl, and the girl's a month older than the boy, yeah, we won't have to worry about that either. Esme being an alpha, which she's my rescue from last summer. Yeah, she went into heat at 4 weeks old, or no, 2, let me think, 4 months old. She went in, she was one of the early ones, which the alphas usually do. But these two are omegas, so Jazzy's not doing that yet. So hopefully we can hold out here just till we get there. And then we won't have to worry about it. Yes, I'm aware of that bear. Been a rescue foster for a little over 30 years. Kind of got it figured out.
All right, got that in the pickle. Now, we're gonna do something else. I don't know what. We're gonna do something else. Let's see. What have
Puppies are just dancing all around down there on the floor.
Yeah. More what to do.
Yeah, I do bear. And if I don't know, I find out.
So,
Okay, plugins. She's talking about the scented, plug it in, um, airwick kind of thing. Yes, they are very toxic. And that's why I don't use them, because that's down at a critter's level. And I don't trust that. Yes. Yep. It can damage their digestive tract, their intestines, and yeah, cause paralysis. Yeah, there's a lot of houseplants that you can't have around with animals too. Just check the ASPCA website, just the national one, and they have all the do's and don'ts that you would need to know. There are bear. I use essential oils on soft furnishing things that I've made that are up on shelves that they can't reach and can be washed and refreshed and just like a random plushie even. Just put it in a place where it's near air vent or air movement and up where your animals can't get them. And good to go, and it don't cost much. I like cheap.
I'm going to make a quick little ring. White buffalo ring.
Cool.
Yeah. It will be for sale today.
Oops, she's gonna make it and sell it on the spot, y'all.
Yeah.
White buffalo.
So, be thinking about what size I'm going to make it.
Yep, if you have serious interest in buying, you know, put that size in the chat. And Bear says, "Ooh la la." This is the bezel that she's sealing the ends on right now.
Right. You're just not doing cooperate, are you?
Yeah, I've even been known to just put a little essential oil or perfume on just like a piece of felt tucked on the backside of, you know, like your curtains or something.
There.
If you've got central air, you can take your floor grate or wall grate off, use a magnet, put your scent on just a scrap piece of felt, use the magnet, and attach it just on the inside of the vent chute with the magnet, and add a couple more drops as needed. And they can't get to it because once you put the vent cover back on, it's inaccessible to them, and it's secured by a good magnet. It ain't going anywhere. And then it's not even visible in your home. So then you don't even need things sitting around the house or pinned to your curtain or anything. It's in the vent. Definitely airflow because, you know, that's where it comes out at. And it's totally invisible to guests or whatever. And just, if you're like me, I have a calendar in my kitchen and I jot things down on that so that I know, like, when I, you know, refreshing my sense or did this or did that, you know. And I can always make note on there of when I need to do it again. You know, approximately. Works pretty good. But yeah, cheap craft felt goes a long way. I mean, you can get a lot of, you know, I use like a 2-inch square. That gives me room for a good solid magnet and, you know, space to put a couple, 3 dots of scent. And it's just the cheap craft felt that you can get for, what, 2 or 3 sheets for $1, depending on the day, in a craft store or even Walmart. Works great. I mean, it's not going to last, you know, 30, 45, 90 days, whatever, like those things, but, you know, it doesn't take much to daub a couple of drops, you know, when you do your weekly vacuuming or whatever. If you use fragrance oils, they don't need to be diluted. But if you use true essential oils, you dilute them in a base oil, you know, and just using it around the house. I mean, it doesn't have to be, you know, a fancy nut oil. It can just be the, you know, corn or safflower or canola or whatever oil that you have in the kitchen. Just make up a dropper bottle of it. Label it for home scent use. Get a little 2-ounce bottle and do that, and it'll keep, you know, a 2-ounce bottle will last you months, if not over a year. I just use that as an example. As an example, Linda. I haven't been able to vacuum like I should. Sis has been vacuuming, but she just doesn't have the time to do it as often as me. But hopefully when my back gets healed up here, I'll be able to do more of that again. And normally, yeah, I vacuum at least weekly. Because, you know, I have 5 cats in the house. A lot of fur. And I have COPD, so keeping the dust down is a good thing. It does me too, Linda, but I do it anyways because it needs to be done. But just as of late, I haven't been able to do it quite as normal as I would. But I just had a double procedure done that should resolve that, hopefully. And I can get back to my normal activities. Look at the pretty coils and everything she's putting on there. Sandy never makes just a plain ring. She's always got to add her touch. There's always got to be a little more.
Yeah. I don't like plain Jane.
I hear you. Here comes the balls.
Yeah.
I know that little jar well. I've seen her fill it several times, and I think even dump it once or twice and topple it over. And you can pretty much guarantee that would be the only time you would see Sandy chasing balls. Just saying.
Yeah, you're right. You are right.
Hey, I couldn't help it. I had to throw it out there.
Yeah.
I hear you, JK. No kids here, though. Just Sis. She's been home past 2 days with a cold. She just went back to work today to try, but she could show up coming home early. She might gas out. I actually like keeping house. I like vacuuming. I like doing laundry. I like dusting. I normally have a pretty distinct schedule that I stay on as to how often I pull curtains and clean them, and how often I pull rugs and clean them, and all that stuff. Only one vac, Linda. I have an upright. I have a canister. I have a shop vac, aka wet vac, and then I also have one that I can sling over my shoulder like a messenger bag, and go around and like clean fans and electronics, and it's smaller. It's not I'm going to suck parts off of you size. And that's when I do keyboards and TV and VCR, DVD, blah blah blah. Detail stuff. But regular house detail, I use the canister. We had an old canister back. I think it was used in the house when I was a kid. I mean, a little kid. And then it ended up out in the wood shop. And, when Dad passed and we moved here, it kind of got used for mostly cleaning cars out and stuff. But it finally died here a few years ago. But yeah, it had the steel canister and all that. Oh, they still make bags, Linda. There's still models that are being made that are bagged. I have a Eureka Mighty Mite canister, and it takes bags. And so does the shop vac. Heading for the buffer. If you're serious about buying this, get them sizes in the chat, because she's going to be asking when she comes back. Because she's going to be ready to cut the shank and put it on there. I think we had one of those when I was a kid, but I honestly can't remember at this point. It was a lot of years ago. Hard to say, Linda, hard to say. Guys barter this, that, do stuff and trade, da-da-da, you know. I've done that. I mean, I was raised by a junker, or the son of a junker. It was in his blood, put it to you that way. He himself was a fireman and a locksmith. And when I was little, like infant, he was a rapid water rescue diver. But Mom asked him to give that up after I was born, so he phased out.
All right, kids, what's nice? Anybody want it?
Told ya.
Nobody wants it. All right.
Is anybody interested in a Sandy white buffalo ring? If so, what size?
It's gonna be. If you don't need an invoice, I'll do it for $40 shipped.
There you go, guys. Hello, Mary. $40 shipped if you don't have her invoice and you just send it to her direct. Well, that ain't no good, JK. Yeah, I have 3 words for that. Iron skillet and sheet. Just saying.
Just saying.
Do you have the stone cut to go in it?
Yep.
Mary's interested, but she wants to see the stone. Oops.
Okay.
Sorry, Aspen. Didn't mean to clip you on the chin. You can come up here.
Clean it off.
Come live by Mama. Yeah. You need me to move it out? Go.
Just a nice white stone.
Pure white buffalo.
Yep. Ah, that's hot.
Bear with her. Fumble fingers. Pretty little setting. Got some little swirls and it don't have to be hot, honey. You wrap him in the sheet and whack him with it. Old school. Every mama taught their kid that. If you had tatas, that was first lesson learned when you hit teenage years. That and don't get knocked up. Even though they usually didn't tell you how that happened. Hey, you know. Yeah, you wrap them up like a burrito, and they're kind of limited on movement. Just saying. What you think, Mary? Is it talking to you? Did you stamp that one, Sandy?
Yeah.
She's asking if she could send it right after the first of the month, which is day after tomorrow.
Sure.
What size you want, Mary? You're good to go. Yep, there's the stamp. It hasn't went in the pickle yet, but
yeah.
Can you lay that on your finger so she can kind of get an idea of scale?
Okay.
I think she's trying to decide on what finger she wants it on.
All right.
There you go. Statement enough, but yet, fairly dainty in Sandy's world. She likes chunkies. Honker rings.
Yeah.
Can you clarify that there, Mary?
9 at 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, huh? Yeah, let's let her clarify.
Mary.
I'll make sure she's got it right here. We don't want to screw it up.
You're going to have to speak Sandy on that one.
Yeah, you gotta speak Sandy. Speaking Willow don't work. Because even Willow can't speak Willow today. Hey, I'm serious. I was doing a simple game of Pyramid Solitaire, and I'm like, okay, this one has to go with this one. I just, the basic numbers was just, which finger do you want it on, honey?
It's up to you, babe.
Yeah. Well, they must not suck that much, honey. You bought enough of her jewelry to cover all digits, top and bottom. Might even be able to squeeze a couple nipple rings in there out of it. She says, let's do a 10.
All righty.
A pretty good sized finger. I mean, that'd fit on my freaking thumb. I can't wear big ornate on my thumb, though. I have to just do a little band because my hands don't cooperate. Oh, okay. She says her pinky's like a 6, so. Yeah, mine's thereabouts. I can't wear a ring on my pinky, though. It won't stay on. They taper too much. The only way I could get one is if it, cut the blood circulation off. And that ain't good. You're like one size bigger than me then, because my ring finger is just a hair under an 8. My middle finger, just a hair under a 9. My pointer and thumb are both just under a 10. So that is a beautiful piece of white buffalo. Do you remember her email to send that to, Mary, or do I need to put it in the chat for you? Aw, Mary says, Sandy, your jewelry melts my heart.
Oh, thank you. That's such a sweet compliment. Thank you.
I can relate, Mary. Up to my eyeballs, too, so I hear you. Well, at least you'll get a pretty affordable Sandy jewelry fix.
There's our feather.
Cool. So she's made 2 batches of balls, a feather, and now a ring. Plus she finished that bit of carving out on the tufa stone today, so pretty productive day.
And I'm pooping out. So we'll finish that ring tonight or tomorrow and get it off to you. So let's see, where's my thing? There it is. Okay. There. Okay. There.
She says, thank you, Sandy.
You are welcome. All right, guys. Stick me with a fork. I'm done.
Let's not say we did.
Oh, I hope you guys had a good time. Thank you for coming in. I do appreciate you guys. So, Willow from,
Emporia, Kansas.
and I'm sitting at Geezer Creek Farms in Farron, Utah. Guys, I love you and appreciate you so much. You are my family. I hope you guys realize that. Remember, don't just make a wish, make it